All right, that was the Accumulator Deck by David Penn. It's an amazing trick.
Just amazing. Yep, it's pretty
Yeah,
incredible.
it's a mind blower, and the reactions you see are real because that's the reaction both Ron and I had the first time we saw it. Blew our mind, and that's why it's on TNT Magic Mind Blowers right now. Great trick by David Penn.
It's incredible, yeah. And that's the Accumulator Deck by David Penn. He's responsible for some amazing tricks. Fob, Vault, obviously the 52 to 1. This is like the next step from 52 to 1. And Liquid Fork, some really amazing stuff.
Yeah, I love the guys at World Magic and Wizard Product Review. They're working professionals. They know what they're talking about. If they say it's going to work in a situation, you know it's going to work in that situation. So, but what you
Absolutely.
just saw was just a little teaser video of the effect. If you want to see the entire performance by David Penn, the whole video, head over to tntmagic.com. You can watch the whole video there, and you can also pick yourself up a deck because I know once you see it, you're going to want to own it. It's that good. So head on over there and pick yourself up a deck. And in the meantime, for people that are still here, why don't we head on over to the screen and we'll watch a little bit more. We'll watch the whole video, and then
Excellent.
yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about it.
That sounds good.
So
It is really amazing. The fact that at the end you're holding one card. That's pretty fascinating.
yeah, I mean
Look at that.
that's the kicker. All he did was think of a card. He didn't even tell him. He didn't tell him before he picked the card. He had the card in hand before they tell him
That's
what the card is
incredible.
the guy's thinking. Yeah.
An incredible effect that
There's
allows you
Wayne
to cut
Fox.
to a spectator's
He came up with a
third.
51 deck, 52 to 1 deck.
With the brand new Accumulator Deck, the odds have increased. The spectator thinks of any card. You then get them to name a number between 1 and 52 without any suspicious moves. You count down and their thought of card is at the number they name.
Right.
Just thought of card.
But it
It's
gets
incredible.
even better with the
Yeah.
newly designed Accumulator Deck.
That's like the
You
first
can
half of the
even
trick.
perform the original 52 to 1 effect, cutting to the spectator's thought of
This is
card.
the first half.
And then after, get another spectator to think of a card, name a number, and when you count down, the card that they're merely thinking of is at the number they name.
Yeah, you're actually getting two effects with this deck. You're getting the 52 to 1 deck. Basically, you can do the exact same thing with this deck. And then the addition.
I want you to both look at a different card. Don't look at the text, we can see that. You're going to look at a red
Look at the
card.
guy on the left, man. He is not taking his eyes off that deck.
Laser focused.
Yeah.
You're on red, you're on black. You got one? Can you name a number between 1 and 52 as well? Name the number.
27.
27.
You look now.
Yes. And magic always goes better with a pint, by the way.
First time, name the card that you're thinking of.
That's 52 to 1.
Now, there is a
This
well-known
part is the accumulator deck.
card at any number. And normally what you do, you get somebody to name a card and somebody to name a number. You haven't told anybody your card. You're just thinking of it.
This guy's like,
You've not told anybody.
serious.
And you named the number. What's the number?
27.
27, 23, 24,
Now watch this.
26. This is the 20.
He's already committed to the card. He doesn't even know what the card is yet.
One
Not
card.
me. You.
Yeah?
And you're just thinking of a card.
Yeah, I've got it there.
What card are you thinking of?
3 of diamonds. No!
It's a very clever routine. It really is a clever routine.
Can't be done.
Yeah.
Remember, they never tell you their card, and yet it's at the number they name.
Look at him. He's ready to take him home with him. Be his best buddy.
As well as the specially printed deck, one of the gimmicks hides in plain sight.
Right. He even shows you right there part of the gimmick. but you still can't figure it out, even if you know that.
I'm David Penn, and this is the Accumulator Deck.
Yep.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, we loved it. We loved it when we first saw it, and even as we got into it and we started learning it, we love it. Now, side note, it is definitely an intermediate trick. It's not something you're going to open up and be doing it in a half an hour. It will take some time to master, but I think if you're willing to put in the effort, the response is going to be well worth it.
Absolutely.
There is
an absolutely amazing trick. Being able to go directly to the card that the person is thinking of is pretty amazing. So worth all the effort.
Yeah, there is some thinking while you're doing the trick. I myself kind of lean toward more presentation tricks where you can kind of focus on the presentation. You don't have to do other kind of thinking. So this trick does take some of that, but I think once you get it down, I think it'll be a lot easier. But yeah, I think it's really worth it. It's not beyond anybody's real ability. Yeah, I love it. I especially like the 52-to-1 part, and I'm gonna get into. I'm gonna dedicate some time to learning the whole thing, and I think that I'm definitely gonna end up using it myself.
Very cool. So
Yeah,
that's David Penn's The Accumulator Deck. Very, very cool.
yeah, we love it, and I think you're gonna love it too. Just give it the time and effort, and it'll be well worth it for you.
And
So
get it from
TNT Magic.
.com.